Welcome to Red Dice Diaries. This is my channel about one of my great passions in life, tabletop RPGs. Now, I can't think of many hobbies that give so much to those who participate in them with so little required in return. Of course, the GM has to prepare game sessions and the players have to play their characters. But really, you just need a group of people interested in having fun and telling a story between them. Oh, and you probably need some dice, paper and pens. Now, I've been putting out videos for a few years now, and recently, as of the recording of this video, I've passed the 2,000 subscriber mark on YouTube. As someone who makes videos and runs games in their dwindling spare time, as most of us do, I feel very humbled and pleased that so many people have found my videos interesting, or at least useful enough that they've subscribed and stuck with me. So thanks to all of you who watch my videos, whether you've been with me for a while or if you're just discovering the channel. So to those of you who aren't familiar with the channel, what does the Red Dice Diaries do? I post reviews of games that I think are interesting. In a creative hobby like RPGing, it's inevitable that there are going to be differing opinions on what is a good game. I try to remain objective in my reviews, pointing out what I think to be both a game's good points and the maybe not so good points. When a game isn't my particular flavour, I'll say so and I'll attempt to highlight the audience who I think would find it more their style. RPG Bugbears are one of the most popular playlists on the channel, and these are more free-form, slightly rambly videos where I talk about something that grinds my gears in RPGs and the hobby in general. I generally try and keep them short and to the point, and most of them are fairly tongue-in-cheek, to be honest. I also offer both player and GM advice in various videos. I film these either when an idea comes to me based on my social media or just something I've got kicking around in the back of my mind, or when people specifically ask me for an advice video. Now, I love it when I get requests through like this because it means that I know that I'm at least helping out a person and there's a demand for the video. If you do have any ideas that you want to submit where you need a bit of advice or a bit of help, you can contact me either in the comments section of my videos or on reddicediaries@gmail.com if you've got anything you'd like to see in a future GM or player advice video. I also record games that I've run, both because it's helpful to me personally to have a recorded record, and also so that you can see me putting some of my ideas into practice. These videos tend to be a little longer and they're not normally edited to cut them down, since I want to get maximum amount of game recorded. So, what sort of games do I like, and what is the future for the channel? Well, I'm a big fan of games that focus on creating a story and that have simple mechanics that fade into the background when not needed, or that help to drive the narrative forward when they are needed. I love games that take place in interesting settings, or that give me the freedom to create the settings and characters I want to run or play. At the time of recording this video, my current go-to games are Fate by Evil Hat Productions, Dungeon World by Sage Kobold Productions, and Fantasy Flight Games Star Wars. Now, although my free time has become even more limited due to me taking on extra real-life responsibilities at work, for the end of this year and moving into the next, I really want to start pumping out those advice videos again and mirroring those with my written blogs at www.reddicediaries.com. I'm also working on creating a PDF version of my Storm and Sail campaign, which I've recently been running for some of my players. I'll put a link to it there and a little thumbnail. And this is a piratical fantasy fate world that we've been coming up with between us. And I'm hoping to get that in a PDF sort of format that can be published online, probably on a pay what you want basis on Drive-Thru-RPG, and that's something I'm going to be working on for at least a portion of next year. I've been compiling it as we've been going along, so I hope you'll keep an eye out for that and that you'll stick around and you'll enjoy some of the videos. If you've anything you'd like to see in future, give me a shout either in the comments or at reddicediaries@gmail.com. Until I hear from you or see you in the future, take care and happy gaming. Thanks again for sticking with the channel. Take care, everybody.